Welcome to Integrated Medicine Perspective. I'm Dr. Wenli Liu. We're going to continue on the topic of complete and balanced nutrition. This is the second video on this topic. This time, we're going to use an example. Again, a 50-year-old young man who gained weight during the holidays. So he wants to lose weight and get back to his baseline weight, 70 kilograms, which is 154 pounds. But this time his diet change will be different from his previous attempts. This time he wants to continue to eat hamburgers. He eats hamburgers at least 4 days of the week. Not only he likes hamburgers, they are also easy meals for him. But this time he also plans to change his diet to 2 meals a day. One meal will be the hamburger, the other one will be a salad. Will his diet change this time be able to provide complete and balanced nutrition for him? So let's first take a look at what his hamburger will provide for him. His hamburger has 8 ounces of 80-20 ground beef, a piece of cheddar cheese, and hamburger bread. I labeled the nutrient red when the provided quantity is over 50% of the recommended daily allowance, the RDA. So, not surprisingly, his hamburger provides a significant amount of fat and protein, especially a high amount of essential amino acid. Its main minerals are iron, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc. Its main vitamins are niacin, vitamin B12, and vitamin B6. From the perspective of meeting daily requirements of major nutrients, the amount of protein and essential amino acid have met more than 100% of the daily requirement. The amount of B12 is over 200% of the daily requirement. The amount of iron and niacin are close to 100%. However, many nutrients are quite deficient at a level less than 20% of the RDA, a few even under 10%. Knowing such a profile of essential nutrient provided by this hamburger meal, what other adjustment can we do in terms of food choices for the rest of the day to make up for those insufficient nutrient intake? For vitamins A, C, E, and K, we can certainly add vegetables and fruits, which are suitable for his plan to eat a salad. We can also use extra virgin olive oil as the salad oil to add more vitamin E. For folate, potassium, and fiber, we can add legumes to the salad. For magnesium and fiber, we can add whole grains to the salad. Finally, for calcium, we can add more dairy products to the salad. Now, let's look at the meal plan for the day with these foods. The quantity of foods is based on calorie requirement to maintain a body weight of 70 kilograms. The first meal includes the hamburger, a small spinach salad with dried apricots, and a banana. Dried apricots and bananas are both very rich in potassium. The second meal is the salad with mixed greens, 1.5 ounces of mozzarella cheese, half a cup of lentil, and half a cup of quinoa, and an orange. After the addition of the salads and fruits, let's see the quantities of the essential nutrients for the day. Every single deficient nutrient is much improved, but still a few are under 80% of the recommended daily allowance. Calcium, magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B1, vitamin B5, and biotin. For a short period of time, a mildly insufficient intake of nutrients may be just fine, but certainly it is not ideal to have insufficient intakes of essential nutrients for a long period of time. So I would certainly recommend this gentleman to make further modifications of his dietary plan. I would reduce the hamburger meat to 4 ounces, but add a whole egg to the hamburger. Change the hamburger bread to whole wheat. I would also change the first meal's salad to cooked spinach to further increase calcium, magnesium, vitamin A, and vitamin K. I would also add 1/5 cup of sunflower seeds to the second salad to add a significant amount of vitamin E. This way, we'll be able to increase all nutrient intake above 80% of the recommended daily allowance, and at the same time, reduce protein and vitamin B12 intake, but definitely still at sufficient levels. Certainly, the purpose of this video is not to encourage everybody to start eating hamburgers, especially eating hamburgers every day. But clinically, we often see similar situations. Drastic and perfect dietary changes may not be practical at the beginning. Rather, doable improvements may be a better start, and hopefully that will lead to further improvement in dietary habit. I would love to see your comments and questions. We certainly have more to talk about on the topic of complete and balanced nutrition. So I will see you soon.